And breaking news coming in now, Khalistani terror group 6 for Justice, the SFJ, has claimed responsibility for the attack in Taran. The group has stated that it has been done in retaliation. Earlier in the day, we had reported how a drone was intercepted by Indian security forces, and it was said that it was a possible terror attack. Our reporter Gursimran on the ground there. Now the Khalistani group 6 for Justice has claimed responsibility. So it's a big development, and it was a rocket-propelled grenade that Gursimran had told us had come in as a payload with the drone, which was intercepted. A possible terror attack averted, and now agencies other than the Punjab police are investigating the attack. The target was a police station there. We are trying to get in touch with our reporter who's covering this story. And well, Gursimran joining us. Gursimran, tell us about this latest development. We believe that it is now known as being termed as a terror attack, and that there are details about the perpetrators of this proposed attack.
This is a terror attack. What we have been saying since morning. That this cannot be said at cannot be seen as a standalone incident that has taken place, because it has the dimensions not only to the local terrorists who have carried out this act of terror, but also it has linkages with the Khalistani and the Pakistani terrorists. This is what we are getting the confirmation. The terror group Sikh for Justice is behind this attack. See, this is confirmation we have got. SFJ has claimed the responsibility. We have the audio as well, in which they have claimed the responsibility of this attack, and they have said that multiple such attacks will happen in the coming days. This is clearly what we have been saying since morning, that an attempt to wage war against the Union of India. This is a direct threat to the integrity of the country, what has been done via this RPG attack. Though no matter that there has not been any casualty due to this attack that has taken place, but this was done to create a sense of fear and to show the presence of the terrorist in the area. We have been continuously reporting that how Pakistan is now, the ISI is trying to cultivate the hybrid module of the gangsters, that they want the terrorists of the India, be it Lakbir Landa, Harpreet Rinda, Vadhawa Singh and others, Ranjit Nita, who are getting the patronage of ISI to get shelter in Pakistan, to activate these gangster cadres in Punjab and to use them as and when they want on the assignment basis. So what it seems that this has also been done using that hybrid gangster module operandi of the Pakistan. The police sources are saying that the more details will only be shared once DGP Gaurav Yadav takes stock of the situation from ground zero. He is in regular touch with the district SP, who has joined some couple of days back in the Taran district, and he is regularly briefing the officials. The forensic teams of the district, they reached the spot at around 4:30 is the time we are being told, when the district forensic teams reached the spot. And now the forensic teams from the Chandigarh, they too are on their way to reach the spot, so that they can look into what has happened and what kind of explosive has been used. Very clear that this is an RPG, rocket-propelled grenade, that has been used, and sources are telling us that it has not been launched from very far of distance. It must have been somewhat near 100-150 meters within the diameter of this only, that this RPG has been launched. The distance could be very low as compared to 150 meter also, but the maximum distance we are getting to know could be around this only. This is what the sources are telling, and they are saying that at around 4:35 was the time when the IB RAW and the National Investigation Agency, they too were briefed about this incident happening in the area, and the key investigation that was carried out initially in the area, they were shared with the sister intelligence agencies.
Right, Gursimran. Well, certain points we'd like you to elaborate on. Firstly, the investigation into the local angle, as you were telling us earlier in the morning. Also, how serious does the state government seem? How serious is Bhagwant Mann, Chief Minister of Punjab, about tackling this issue, the issue of terrorism from across the border into Punjab. And also, you mentioned earlier that this is not an isolated incident. Could you put those 3 points into perspective, elaborating them?
See, what Bhagwant Mann yesterday said after meeting the Prime Minister, he said that some issues, when it was though it was a G20 meeting, but he said that we have put forth some of the issues of the Punjab. Hopefully the issue of the cross-border terrorism, which has increased in the recent past by the Pakistani side, that too has been taken up. See, if we see this year, last 2 weeks only, there have been 5 to 6 Pakistani drones that were carrying the cache of drugs and weapons into the Indian territory. They have been brought down by the BSF and the Punjab police. No doubt, undoubtedly, the Punjab police is making all the possible efforts to curtail the terrorism, but the terrorism is on sharp increase in Punjab. There is no doubt to it. The way Pakistan is sponsoring terrorism, the way gangster module is being used by the Pakistani terrorist and the intelligence agency ISI, that is somewhat really concerning, and it is a high time that the state and the central government should work hand in hand, because it is not about the credit being going to the Punjab police or to a central agency. The decision that was taken by the Punjab government to deploy 300 officials on the borders with the BSF, it was one of the best decisions that is seen now bearing the fruits, the way drones are being brought down in Punjab by the BSF and the Punjab police in the joint operation. So the terrorism, when and wherever it is tackled with the joint efforts of the state as well as the central government. You see the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. It is the central and the state government, state forces working along with each other to tackle the terrorism, and that's why they have got the success. So both the governments have to work, both the forces have to work along with each other, but this is really very concerning. See, the Khalistani angle coming into it, because see, there are two things into it. One is the country that is hell-bent to destabilize India. Second is the ideology that is hell-bent to destabilize Punjab and to break Punjab, to divide the country and to make Punjab an independent state. This is what they say. So these two ideologies are working together against the Union of India. So this is the real threat that the security agencies are saying. Since morning, it was a couple of calls to the Punjab police, and since then Punjab police is not responding. But the intelligence agencies we spoke to, they have said that these two angles that have come together, the Khalistani angle and the Pakistani angle, these two angles coming together, they are really very deadly for the unity of the India, because they are directly targeting, they are radicalizing the youth, they are pushing the money, they are pushing the drugs, they are resorting to every means to destabilize the country and to carry out acts of terror. And that is why it is really very concerning. DGP Punjab Gaurav Yadav, we are being told, is en route to the Taran, where this incident has taken place, Sarhali, and we are looking into multiple dimensions of this attack. See, it was not a standalone incident. This is what the sources are telling us since morning, that don't see this as an incident where no injury has happened. There were 9 cops inside, including the station house officer, and inspector rank officer was inside when this attack has taken place.
Right, Gursimran. Many thanks for those detailed inputs, and you keep your eyes on that story. So Gursimran giving us all the details about this latest report of an attempted drone terror strike. A rocket-propelled grenade enters Indian territory, enters Punjab, and now the SFJ, the Sikhs for Justice, the Khalistani terror group, has claimed responsibility for the attack, which was intercepted by Punjab police. So Gursimran, many thanks for joining us.